Happy Saturday, everyone. I'm Factz. For those who don't know, just doing a little coffee and real conversation today. Thank you for coming through. Check out my content on my profile if you want to know more about me or what kind of content I bring to the platform. I have no niche. Single mother, believer, poet, child care worker, housekeeper, cook. All of those I have been. Right now, this year, going on 50, I'm trying to figure out what it is I really want to do. If you can hear me, please put a 1 in the chat. If you can hear me, please put a 1 in the chat. No, I'm just allowing God to direct my path. Right now, He's bringing me to these platforms. I'm no longer on TT, no longer on TikTok. I do still have my content on there. I go on there and check it out every now and then. I deleted and re-uploaded my Instagram account, so I don't have many followers there. I don't go live on there. I do go live on Facebook. But one thing I noticed about Facebook, most of those people on there, I call it putting on for the city. They putting on for the city. They on to post their pictures, post they going on vacation. In my opinion, who they are in there and who they are in real life are two different, totally two different things. One thing about me, whether a person like me or not, I'm real. I just like to keep it 100. And I'm not showing my face today. I'm not sure when I'm showing it again. Unless I start getting more people on here, I'm not showing my face. By the time they see my face, I might be done lost some weight. And that's just keeping it real. Unless I'm speaking on someone else's platform. I'm going to tell a story today. I'm going to do a story time today. And it'll be in reference to the Carmelo Anthony case. And also in reference to people just getting abused and they're too ashamed to talk about it. And then when it goes too far and someone unalive them, God forbid, it's saying that they did it to themselves. And it's a possibility that is happening to some of them. However, if you are in an abusive relationship, you know someone, don't keep it a secret. Because it's not going to get better. It'll only get worse. And I'm speaking from experience, which is definitely a good teacher. You know, in my situation, I kept it a secret for a long time. And little by little, it got worse. First, people call you out your name. That's what they do first. They test the boundaries, test the waters. If you can hear me, please put a 1 in the chat. If the content is relatable, like the live, share the live. I'm going to be talking about many different things. And I want to say this first. It's still Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Mental health matters. Check on your people, whether it be your father, your son, your cousin, your uncle. Check on the man. Check on your strong people. Because sometimes the strongest people are the ones that are hurting the most. Check on your people. There was someone on platform I was on. I'm a quality engager, so I can't really say who it was. I like to engage in just about everybody on platform. There's something else I'm going to change because my time is valuable. I like to invest in those who invest in me. So if I give you a chance and you don't visit my platform or my content, then you'll eventually see me just drift away from your content or your platform because my time is valuable. Like right now I have time to do whatever God tell me to do, and this is part of it, to start investing more time in me, in my growth. And in doing it, it's helping others. However, I don't want to spend my quality time on people that do not want to spend time on me. You know, it take probably like I'll give it 5 minutes to go by like at least one post that someone post. I'll be going on Facebook today and I'll be going through my list and seeing who I'm going to delete once again. I do this quite often because you get people, not they don't have time, you get some people that want to keep posting their posts with their husband, their dog, cat, or whatever. And they want you to like their posts and all that type of things, do all the things. But when it comes to your posts, they don't have time. For me, that's fake. I don't do fake people. I don't, and the sad part about it is usually the people that you know. Most of the time, it's the people you know that you have been around that's an associate or call themselves a friend. Them are the main people that don't have time when it comes to your content, but they want you to acknowledge them. But you know what? People like that, they just motivate me because they may not know it, but it's a little bit of jealousy there. Why? I don't know. And then you got some people, they just can't and or won't promote nobody but themselves. They're self-censored. And those are the main people that out here calling people narcissists. Some people use words, and that's why lately what I've been doing is defining words before I even start my conversations, because some people just throw words around and don't even know the real meaning of them. You know, and it's kind of funny to me because people will be calling someone a narcissist and they are narcissists themselves. You know, it's just wild to me. I mean, and sometimes I have to laugh at it. When I think about it, I guess I got to give them a thank you, because that was going to be my conversation today. Why am I depressed? That's what I want to talk about. Well, that's one of the things I'm going to talk about, because I'm usually daily inspiration, but however, sometimes people don't even know they inspire me. They really inspire me. But I can say one thing I learned, what helps me with my depression is I like to see others happy. I always wonder, why am I always giving when I don't? Sometimes I give people my last. One, because I love the people that I give my last. But I realize I would give, if I see somebody hurting and they're a stranger, or if I see they're in need, I go to their platform. Like I see the people from Nigeria on here, and I feel kind of guilty. Like, I'm grateful. Don't get me wrong. It's mostly things in the world that make me sad. It's mostly, you know, and I know it's going to happen one day. My friend, my grandmother, she not here. That make me sad. You know, young people leaving here make me sad. You know, my nephew not being here. That made me sad. And I realized that, you know, sometimes you just be trying to be strong for so long. So you be like, I thought I had this, but when you keep seeing other folks' sons either get taken out of here or get arrested, you know what I'm saying? Because being arrested, they take a big chunk out of your life. That's something that can change you forever. You know, we don't know what go on behind these bars. We know an inkling of it. You know, I got one family member been there so long, I don't know how long they been in there. And you know, we do make our own choices and decisions. However, the cards people were dealt are not the same at all. Like, especially my people, but not just my people, people in general, and sometimes it's not about color. It's not. Because what's going on now that some people not understanding, comprehending is, it's about good and evil now. I mean, and that's what saddens me. You got all these rich people, all these elite people hurting children. Man, what can a child do to you that would make you think it's okay to hurt them? Like, something is seriously wrong in somebody's mind if they think it's okay to put their hand on a child. And there should be no children on here because of what I have my platform set on. However, if a child come by this content, please keep on strolling, because it's going to be grown people conversations. But for the adults, talk to your children. Protect your children. These people with this money feel like they can do whatever it is they want to do. And then when you speak, open your mouth, people feel a ways. Like, I'm not trying to, I guess, being on here, being a digital creator is an influencer. However, I'm not trying to influence nobody to go to church, to stay at home, to go to the park or to the parties. I'm just giving you the information, some of it in which I did not get. And another thing, I'm woke now. I mean, my eyes are open, wide open. So I go across a lot of footage. I see things in real life, and sometimes we're oblivious to what's going on around us. We don't know what person is being made to do something or doing it on their own. When I'm around people and they abuse children or either talk to them in the wrong way, I get like, it's a trigger for me. Like, because I was talked to wrong when I was a little girl. I was abused, hands put on me. Sometimes, most of the time, for no reason. Call out my name. So when I come across somebody and they talking reckless to a child or putting their hand on a child, now don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't discipline your child. It's ways to discipline your child, and I had to learn that myself. Because if you don't be careful, you will repeat the cycle. If you was abused, you'll be abused. And some of these people out here that are abusing these kids, they hurting people. However, I still don't excuse them. If somebody forced themselves on you or put their hands on you, why would you want somebody to have that same feeling? Now, on my behalf, I thought when you put your hand on your children to discipline them, nothing's wrong with that. Now, I guess I have to do a poll on that. However, for me now, like with my granddaughter, now I have a granddaughter, it's time out. It's whatever toy you was going to get, you're not going to get anymore. You was going to go to Burger King, McDonald's, wherever. Now you could go and get some shrimp or whatever. We not going no more. That's my way of disciplining children. You're going to eat, but you're going to eat what I decide to feed you, which is not going to be no terrible food. Now, I'm not talking like anything a child would want, but we just won't be going out to McDonald's or Burger King. But like putting your hand on a child, I disagree with that. And then sometimes when I see that, I just back up off a person. I just fall back because I don't want to be in no tone battle with you and it turned into a boxing match or whatever. But I just have to fall back on people that do that. I don't like that. Don't abuse these kids. These kids, once you get old in this world, you figure out it's so much going on in this world that will break your heart. Like, while they're a child, let them be a child. Let them enjoy. Although I wish I would have known, what life was really going to be like when I got older. I was brought up in church and everything, but we didn't focus on the book of Revelations. So if we would have focused on the book of Revelation, now I wouldn't be like, wow. But now I'm like, wow, what? Allegedly, the presidents are dirty too? Why do these people like children? Like, what's wrong with these people? But they're allegedly like children. And then when I speak on it and I tell people, no, we're not talking about, for me, like I said, I be judged by the contents of the character, not the color of the skin. So I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, it's a current president. No, he's not the only one. But people have to do their own research. And sometimes I speak on this, I always get, where the paperwork? Well, where the paperwork? Check this out. Who have the time to lie and say these people was at a, I'm trying to clean it up a little bit. I'm on YouTube. These people was at the birthday party where the party favors were people. The all black party. But people don't know the all black party was an all black party because it was mostly black people, black children, allegedly. That was the party favors. And the reason why I say what I say, some people say, well, where the paperwork? Again, I haven't heard this from one person. I haven't heard this from two people. I've heard this from 3 or more people. Some people have gotten off the internet talking about it for fear of their life, allegedly. But as long as I'm not saying no names, there's not much YouTube or nobody else can say, because I'm not saying no name. I did say it's 3 presidents that are dirty. The milk stink and the water dirty. And it's just the truth. And like the person said, one person said that's speaking on this, people not gonna agree because it's their favorite rapper, their favorite singer, their favorite president. But the truth is the truth. And guess what? People don't have that. You don't have to want the truth. The truth shall set you free, though, and the truth is out there. Now you can listen to me saying it, you can listen to somebody else saying it, or not. But I promise you, the same way these Epstein files came out, there's some more things that gonna come out. Like I've been saying lately, people change for 1 or 2 reasons. For me, it's both. My heart have been broken and my eyes have been open. And that's my depression. I used to wonder why one of my aunties said, they fool. I didn't know why they kept saying they fool. I'm like, what's wrong? You got something to eat? You got somewhere to live? What's ailing you? But then I realized, when you got a good heart, you thinking about other people, whether it's your family, strangers, friends. Because you get some people, they go outside of their family. They always got a friend they want to help or in need. You know what I'm saying? They have that, what people say, that save them mentality. Yeah, they have that save them mentality. And that's heaven. Heaven, and unless you're one of those people. If you're one of them people, then you know that Wonder Woman, Superwoman mentality. If I can just save these people, it's heaven. You wake up with it, you go to sleep with it. And as I told somebody, you can believe in God and be depressed at the same time. Believing in God is what keep you going. Believing in God lets you know that you gotta put on a full armor. The word, the book, your sword, and your shield. Because you got to guard your heart. Or take heart, whichever way you want to say it. Because there's some heartless people out here. And that's why they got people that have a good heart. And they continue. They continue. Because no matter how much they try to run away from it, you can't change the way you were made. You know, some people say I'm just built like this. Some of us that's our calling. I thank you for the one person that did like me live. I appreciate it. I'm gonna sip on some of this coffee. Let my mouth take a break, and I'm gonna start back talking in a minute. But when I start that talking in a minute, I'm gonna pull out my device. When I pull out my device, I'm defining something and give some information. Right now, just going off my brain and whatever God lead me to say and do. I can't remember right this minute, but I do believe there are some definitions that we're supposed to be diving into today and talking about. I'm gonna give it a minute. I might get a few more people in here. Yesterday, the devil tried hard to break me down. He really did. But however, I'm learning not to let everything and everybody get to me. Even if I have to come back and say, guess what? Don't let that person get to you. Sometimes I'm about to spaz out on them and let them know how I feel. And sometimes I do. I don't say it like I used to. I'm getting better. But people will try to steal your joy. Misery loves company. You can think you're depressed, but you're not depressed because you ain't got all you need. Because God supplied all my needs through people. Before I think about it, he got me again. I can go to sleep, wake up, and let go and let God. I wake up, and God got me. And I'm like, I don't know how you're going to do it, Lord, but I need you. I need you now. And he say, I got you. I talk to him like he's my friend, and he is my friend. God, my only friend right now. Hold on a minute, child. I think they're in my yard. Let me see. See what I mean? Just like that. I was just saying my grass need cut, and I had called somebody I didn't want to call. Well, I didn't call. I told somebody else to reach out to him for me. And you know what? Let me tell you what's crazy. I didn't want to ask him anything. Because this person who I contacted, God gave me strength to start back talking to them, to even forgive them. But however, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to talk about that too. I haven't fully let it go because I still be hurt to this day. That same person mistreated me for a long time. They never said they were sorry. They tried to break me. I think they have a real demonic spirit in them. I really do. But most people have some good in them. But this particular person, if they was the last person on the earth with me, I'll go far away from them as I can. I can't stand a man to put his hand on a woman. I can't stand a man to force himself on a woman. And I really can't stand a man that don't take care of his kids. And I was like, I'm not going to speak too much on a man because it is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Then something said, and I'm sure it was Jesus, no, you need to speak on it because these men need to know what they're doing. And as a woman, I have to hold myself accountable. We teach people how to treat us. You can't allow yourself to be a welcome mat and folks just step all over you, wipe their feet on you and all that type of stuff. You cannot. You got to create your boundaries and let them know what your boundaries are. Now, I love you, but I'm not God. Now, I just can't allow you to just treat me in an old kind of way. We got to let them know that. Yeah, and no means no. No means no. I don't care if it's your wife, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. If somebody say no, don't touch them. No means no. And if you go beyond that, then you have to be held accountable. And if you're not held accountable, hold yourself accountable. That's the biggest thing we have to do these days is hold ourselves accountable. We know some of us didn't know how to love, haven't been taught how to love. There are more people that have 2-parent households. Unfortunately, I was not one of them. My children were not one of them. So I had to try to, as much as I can, teach my sons what I could teach them. I got 3 and all 3 of them different. But I'm at a point in my life where I'm learning to do what I can, say what I can, and get the rest of God. Because like they used to say in my day, we can lead them to the water. We can't make them drink. We can't make nobody do anything. We don't even have 100% control over ourselves. But I know for me, I'm going to try to have control of myself. And by that, for those who don't know, I mean with addictions and all kind of things. Shopping can be an addiction. The prayer of serenity. God grant me the serenity to accept things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I'm not ashamed to say I learned that in AA. I ended up in AA on a humbug, is what they call it, a surprise drug test. But I had a cigar. I didn't even smoke cigars. I decided I was going to smoke a little bit of somebody's cigar one day. And then I got called to a job training program, and they did a drug test. That's how I ended up in the class. But God don't make no mistakes. That was for the upbuilding of me. And I kept passing the drug test, never failed it. I seen people taking the drug test and losing their children because you mandated by the court to not to do any kind of drugs or drinking or whatever, and you do it, they will take your children. I saw some people go to the store and get something to drink before class. I saw some women drink knowing they was expecting a child, allegedly. And I decided after a while we would look at, all the information she give us, and I learned a lot from that lady. I decided I wanted to be one of those sponsors. Think I'm saying the name right. But one thing she wrote up on a board. If you can hear me, please put a 1 in the chat. She wrote up on a board, write down everything you spend your money on. She wrote down everything she spent her money on. And she started spending her money on coffee. That's something I'm doing right now, drinking coffee. But she said she usually spend it on narcotics, cigarettes, clothing, bills. And she was like, do your budget, right? Thank you for the like. I really appreciate it. She said, do your budget. I tried to tell somebody that they thought I was trying to control their life. No, I'm trying to tell you something that you need to do. It was something that I had to start back doing because you'll spend all your money on unnecessary things, especially when it comes to things that are really harmful to your body anyway. Change. Change is good. I'm gonna come back on here in a minute when I go to my what we going over today, because they out there cutting my grass, making a lot of noise anyway. So just give me a minute. I'll be back. Thank you for the person who been here for a while. I appreciate the support. Support is everything. If you have a platform, just share it, put it in the comments, and I'll be glad to come over there and engage with your page. Now, if you my family, I know you're going to put a comment right here to let me know that's you. And if my family come in here, I wouldn't mind, because I never really put a name on anything I'm talking about or anyone. I'll make up a name before I say a name. Even though if they sue me, they'll be practicing, because I'm not rich. I'll just spend a little bit. Y'all know it's Saturday, so y'all know what it is. I got to put a little rhyme in there. Music is therapy, by the way. Dancing is therapy. Nature is therapy. At times I can be misunderstood. There'll be good days and bad days, like the preacher said it would. Try loving me. I heard it ain't easy. No one means to love me. At times I can be misunderstood. There'll be good days and bad days, like the preacher said it would. Did everybody enjoy their Juneteenth? Put a heart in the chat if you enjoyed your Juneteenth. Single people, are you still waiting? Single ladies, are you still waiting? Single men, are you still looking? I'm just gonna go on and plug in. Good things come to those who wait. I know y'all know the song. I've been waiting. Good things come to those who wait. I'm saving myself for the one who. I gotta hit this store today. This store. They talking about protest Walmart. I'm not protesting Walmart's. No, sweetheart. That where my son work at. No way. Mm-mm. See, some people don't know it been hard as hell to find a job. It's not easy like it used to be to find a job. Now, if I blacked out the system, because black out the system is short term, boycott like I got going on for Target, that's forever ever. But no, I'm not boycotting Walmart. That's negative. Because they have everything I need, you see? Amazon, I wanted me some, I still got to get online that I think about it. I wanted me some extra deep pocket sheets. I had orders, put those in my cart, olive green, money green, whatever you want to call it. They sent it to my old address. When I went over there, the people didn't come to the door. Go figure. Some people, our people, they want everything for free. Some of our people, not all of us. So, they did not come to the door. I sat there. They still did not come to the door. So, I asked them for my money back. Still ain't got it back. Still haven't got it back. I'm just glad I didn't spend $100 for them. Close to, but, not exactly that. Okay, that's what we were speaking on yesterday. I believe, let me see if I'm not sure how this final common interest belongs just to the two of you and discuss, as discussed. Don't come here just hollering my name. I be on live and stuff. What?
Your name not mom, nigga?
Don't be hollering mama while I'm on live. What? Yeah, I noticed I had told Ton as that man that I don't like about his lawnmower. Who is it?
Can't.
Yeah, but then right after that they came, so I won't be needing it. I said I won't be needing nobody lawnmower. You don't listen, never mind.
That damn man finna take out. He hadn't even cut that shit, but he was there, push this shit up there, and put a damn wall off.
You got that big time.
He finna do what?
Leave without cutting that shit back there.
No, it's coming.
I said, you ain't gonna cut that.
Oh, hell, you gonna give him trouble. He gonna say, some man told us to cut. Who you gonna tell to Xavier? Cause he ain't gonna tell her.
I just asked him a question.
Yeah,
I didn't tell him the
right.
Did they blow it though?
He got to throw it in a minute. I don't even know about that.
They came right in time. I said they came right in time.
Shit, they probably can pay like $300. Shit.
Before I had to get somebody to do it. What you mean?
Oh.
You supposed to get that thing from Rick. I know you be around any and everybody. Don't play with me. You don't be around me enough to get that from me, sweetheart.
Cold house.
Well, go sit on Miss Alice's house in the heat then. Do that.
I ain't know it's 3 o'clock. Oh my God.
It's 3:48.
I've been strong. I'm moving plants though. You got on there 8 times.
What's the sun about?
About what?
coffee light. It tastes strong even when I put creamer in it.
Did you read it?
Which one did I read it?
Could be article.
I got what's on sale. Tell the truth. Just grab what's on sale. But I think costs medium.
Crazy.
For real. Let's see. Yeah, this is medium. I'm being
What
cheap.
cream
I might
are you
should got a
using?
name brand. French vanilla or caramel. I don't use both.
Oh, you don't use the one in that refrigerator?
Using French vanilla that I just got.
Oh, I'm talking about this one. You don't use this one?
That's caramel. I said I use French vanilla.
I use a lot.
I got the little.
You gotta use that and milk. Make me some coffee. Don't bring my mug.
I have somebody to play with.
Crazy.
I need to get some for Ruches. I don't know where they coming from. I might need to spray like they did, because they don't spray and they roaches came over here. That would happen. And I need to get another mop.
Mom,
What?
this flow going in.
Which one?
I'm talking back here. I'm talking about back here.
It's more than one flow back there, smart person.
In the hallway. Make them feed. You want to trip in? Come see.
Say no to cigars.
Hurry up. Right here. You gotta come stand up. Just see.
I can't tell nothing. No. Guess what? One thing I was telling you. If it is going in, I'm not gonna spend it. If they think I'm supposed to keep up with that.
Oh, slow my feet. I'm not used to wearing barefoot.
You got nothing better to do but.
No, I ain't walk barefoot in a minute.
You just say, Krishan, why you ask them why they don't ever do that? So she wants to ask them something.
I ain't asking.
Why you got to? Oh, excuse me, sir. Is there a reason you all wouldn't do that?
Can't ask me that. I can tell outside, not that.
Yeah, that here. They do already cut the side.
Jamal, you go out there and ask them right quick.
No. You don't send me down where they got paid for. You only got paid for the front.
Is he gone?
There's no back.
Is he gone or he still blowing?
What?
We gonna have to do it. Kent gonna have to rent the thing from Rick.
At least they blow the yard out.
Oh yeah, cause I asked him that. I said, excuse me, you don't have a blower?
They just cut in the ground.
Can you use the blower after you cut the grass this time? You probably said, nah, I'm being real. Cause why would you not?
They said the wind gonna do it.
Nah, they're just like them. And them people down there, you don't wanna blow that out in the street. It don't look good.
Yo, Martha, they said get it out the yard.
Yeah.
Said the wind gonna carry away from the cars.
Okay.
I said, okay, I'm just listening to who pay me.
My socks. You got holes on them? My black on top.
You go buy some socks.
I ain't seen the white socks in a minute.
You still like it, I'm not white.
You laugh.
He laughed with. This one I'm gonna white, cause I'll beat my noodles and the juice got on my shirt.
Yeah. Noodle shirt.
Shut up.
Well, did you wear that shirt there?
Today's Saturday, smart.
Yeah.
What the functions that? You know the functions today?
Yep. You said your cousin having something, didn't you?
Oh, that's right.
I gotta put on some clothes, so anyway, then why ain't take this
I feel
out?
like today is a day, but I know it's not a day. It's probably somebody's birthday.
Tomorrow is Father's Day.
I don't know if she did that.
What's she doing?
Look, Mom, I almost fixed my chest.
They said that Lowe's had 4 bags of
Crap.
shut up. 4 bags of soil for $10.
Probably be some building.
It's the green bag.
What size? Why would we need 4 buildings?
Big like that one I got. Yeah, I gotta get some. Cause them what's the names in here too, them nets.
Pots and anything.
Hmm?
We need more pots and anything.
I'm finna wash my big old pot out there. That's where we're gonna put the oranges up.
Hoes, bro.
There's no holes in it.
I don't know, I might put my collard greens in that pot right there.
No, you can't. Ain't no holes in it.
I figured it out.
No, you won't figure it out. Ain't no drill. How you
Get
gonna
that
figure it
kind
out?
of drill on it.
You can't just
Really
figure it
right.
out.
Yeah.
Your thing get
We gotta work
wet
on
feet.
getting that stuff out the porch now.
You gonna get wet feet, mold, and mildew.
Let me take this young man. He said that he's gonna see about that tent. He ain't can't see that.
Look at that, y'all. You push 30.
Really?
Oh,
They got
they got a dang tree bench about the planet.
Hey, come back here.
Oh. That's dope. That's what's going on too. What's that? They got a tree bench about the planet. Oh, dang.
Let's see how many votes I get today.
How many what?
Votes I get.
0.
I ain't talking about like that. I'm talking about we voting on something. I mean, poll. It's a poll.
Oh.
Yeah. Or how many people married, how many people single. So far, I have 23 votes. 52 to 48. Supposed to put this in the donation box, which you left and went to the store, so I got to put it in there. You want to read us more, you can say no little things. I need to wash. Go see if that hair come out of the wash. I wash the car. Trying to see if everything came out of there.
Oh.
them plants. Yeah. It, I get shit. Get out and look, the next part.
I'm trying to next part. I ain't been no
I
part.
heard the party going on in that office.
What the name? Grove Park having something for the men's. I think that's today for Father's Day and for Juneteenth. Some people had their Juneteenth celebrations today. I saw it on the internet.
You know, son.
Let in.
Man, not like that.
If you ask you can ask your friend about the thing. My son and I help.
Bonjour, Mr. Mazel.
Earn rewards wherever you book travel. The autographed Journey credit card from Wells Fargo. Terms apply.
Well, yeah. Well, to know me is to love me, 'cause at times I can be misunderstood. There'll be good days and bad days, like the preacher said it would. All I ask is you'll try loving me. All I ask is you'll try loving me. 'Cause I heard it ain't easy. I heard it ain't easy. No, it ain't, girl. Loving me ain't. There'll be good days and bad days that lie ahead of us. But it don't matter as long as it's the two of us going through it together. I'm flawed and I know. I cover my heart to keep my feelings from showing. When I'm going through, you're the first one to notice what I'm going through. Your love's like medicine. It feels better when I'm with you, girl. I had been hoping and praying and wishing to find a girl like you. I just hope that we can see this thing through. 'Cause I know it ain't an easy thing to do. I know. Well, to know me is to love me, 'cause at times I can be misunderstood. There'll be good days and bad days, like the preacher said it would.
I'll be live again
All I ask is you'll try.
later on today. I'll post a short to let you know what time. Thanks to all those that came by, all those that did engage with the poll. Thank you.
At times more to deal with, I know that, yeah. But it's you, baby. Yes, it's you, baby. I won't do it for them, but I'll change.
Anthony Q Music. Gotta not own the right to this music. This for entertainment, educational purposes only.
So I'll wait forever. Just hit me whenever you are. And I'll wait for you. To know me is to love me, 'cause at times I can be misunderstood.
There'll be good days and bad days, like the preacher said it would.
Like the preacher said, all I ask is you
try loving me.
All I ask is you
Try loving me.
'Cause loving me ain't
Easy. Okay, before I get off of here, 5 signs God is trying to reveal your calling to you. 1, a gift you have the skills for already. You will feel it's not for you or undeserving of it. The devil will attack it, especially if it's about the kingdom of God. Know where it's specifically being attacked. Signs others will validate your calling. You must place yourself around like-minded people. Okay, I believe I forgot one. You're qualified. You may feel unqualified. Okay, I'm going to go over that again later on.